but we're going to get the starting order here. But first, starting on the pole today is Will Parrish. Starting next to him is the 33, I think, of Nathaniel Gardner. Yes, it is. So we're going to get the command start the engines, and we'll give you your starting 10 in your starting order here from starting lineup here from Chicagoland.
Drivers, start your engines.
And they're going to roll off the pit lane, and we'll be giving you your starting 10 here from Chicagoland. Starting on the pole today, Will Parrish. Starting second, Nathaniel Gardner. Starting third, Karen James. Starting fourth, Jacob Boyles. Starting fifth, Jacob Deputy. Starting sixth, Mitchell Collins. Starting seventh, Colby Harris. Starting eighth, Daniel Hammond. Starting ninth, Kai Rivera. And starting in 10th, Rex Wilkes. And here's your rest of your starting lineup here from Chicagoland. Alright, they're going to roll towards the pit lane here, towards the restart line. We're green here from Chicagoland. They should have to pit twice in this race. They will not make it on fuel twice, so one time. So they're gonna have to pit twice today. Unlike the last few races. And Will Parrish is getting a pretty good lead here. Start the race. In my opinion, it'd be really nice to see a Chicagoland race some point in the future under the lights if we go back to Chicagoland, obviously. Which I'm pretty sure that's 100% going to happen, but of course you got the conspiracy theories out there that we're not going to be going back. Yes, they're conspiracy theories. You go to Zillow, there's markings on every single arena I can mention that are like that. It's just how former property lines are on there and all sorts of kind of stuff. But one renovation NASCAR needs to do is they need to put lights on this track if it doesn't have lights already, and put a night race here. This is the one track I think needs a night race. It'll make the race so much better. Get rid of Kentucky off the schedule. Just have this night race. Maybe do 2 races here. This track's a pretty good track. Maybe do 2 dates here. If you want to do 2 dates, and get rid of Kentucky, and then another thing you could do is not do Martinsville under the lights, because that race wasn't very good this year. So maybe give it one more try, but that race was kind of overrated, and I was never a huge fan of having a night race at Martinsville. But let's get back on track and talk about NR here. Will Parrish and Nathaniel Gardner are getting a pretty big lead over the rest of the pack here. They both have been very strong this week, so I'm not surprised they're this race weekend, or whatever you want to call it, race week here at Chicagoland. They've been pretty good. Got one RCR car, and you got the two of Will Parrish from Penske. Got Mitchell Collins. And we got Rex Wilkes here as well. I always see the 13 up front here at Chicagoland. Kai Rivera checking in with the rest of the pack here. The 4 of Trevor Collins is off pace here, so that's not good for him. I'm going to check where the points leader is. Arthur Xavier. He is currently in 17th, so he needs to get his race back on track. He's been losing points. I'm going to check where he was last race real quick. So he's only 22 points ahead of Scott Upton, and he's 28 ahead of Michael Meadows. So let's check where Scott Upton is here. No, he's in 34th, so that's good for him. And Michael Meadows, the 62 car, he's currently in 12th, so not too far ahead of him. So I don't think it's going to make a big difference in the points today, at least for them. They need to get up towards the front here, and hopefully for them, that's what they're hoping for, is that Arthur Xavier has a pretty bad race today, so they can get closer to him in the points. I don't know if they'll be able to take the points lead because he's been really strong this year. I think he's only had 2 races where he's finished outside the top 20. So, and of course, one of them being Sonoma. It's the one that comes up in my mind right away. It's one race he missed out on points wise at Sonoma. But Will Parrish is continuing to lead here. Looks like he's got the strongest car today. Who's got the fastest lap? It's the 33 though, Nathaniel Gardner. So maybe on the short run, Nathaniel Gardner is the better car, and on the longer run, maybe it's Will Parrish. It's nice seeing that 93 up here. We haven't seen a 93 up here in the top 5 really all year, so it's nice seeing that Amoco paint scheme up here in front of the field. And again, Will Parrish is obviously dominating today for Penske. And we got some pit stops. Mitchell Collins, the 12 of Rusty Potts, and the 53 of Cameron Parker on the pit road. So our leaders should be coming in here soon. And Will Parrish to the pit road. And the rest of our leaders as well will be to the pit road. See if looks like the 00 Nick Lewis is going to be the first to stay out here. Behind him, the 22 of Carter Joey, 95 of Cole Miller, and I cannot see who's behind him. The 11 of Muhammad Zainadullah. Different strategy for these guys. They probably will pit this time around, I imagine. And it looks like they will all pit this time around. Maybe not. Four, oh, the four, yeah. Trevor Collins, he'll stay out another lap. But I think he pitted already. Oh, Will Parrish may not beat. No, he did not beat Mitchell Collins out the pit road. So Mitchell Collins to the lead possibly here. See where he comes out. If the guys in front of him here get out off the pit road before. I don't think they are. I think it's going to be Mitchell Collins to the lead. So Will Parrish with issues off the pit on the pit lane possibly. And that pack that came in first, the pit road, are now going to be our new leaders. Yes, Mitchell Collins and Cameron Parker to the lead here. 1-2. So Will Parrish must have had a very slow pit stop. So Wood Brothers to the front again. And that 53 for Rick Ware Racing. Nice seeing that team up here as well. For Rick Ware. I don't know, it's Rick Ware Racing, Rick Ware Motorsports. I don't really know what it's exactly called, but I know it's Rick Ware. But nice seeing him up here as well. Of course, they've had a win as well. They won at Phoenix. So they're looking for their second race. The 53, Cameron Parker's looking for his second win of the season. And he's going for the lead. Of course, that outside line is the preferred line, especially coming off the corner here at Chicagoland. And most, to me, I see as most of the a mile and a half are that way. But and again, another move for the lead for Cameron Parker. Of course, probably won't stick. He's on the lower line, and it won't. He's going to lose some time on Mitchell Collins. But Will Parrish is starting to catch up. I wonder what happened to the 33 of Nathaniel Gardner. He's in 17th. They must have had some issue on pit road, because that is not a good pit stop. And it looks like lap traffic is coming up here. But now it's a 3-car breakaway. It's now up to a 3-car breakaway from 2. Well, Parrish has now caught up to these guys. Big checkup by Mitchell Collins. And Will Parrish will go for second here. Of course, that didn't work out there. The question is when the next round of pit stops going to be? That's the question. And Cameron Parker trying to make a move on Mitchell Collins again. It will not work out again. Now he's going to have to deal with Will Parrish. He's going to be on the outside of Cameron Parker. So we're going to have a battle for second. And Will Parrish will go around the outside of Cameron Parker, it looks like here. Possibly. And he will. So Will Parrish to second. Cameron Parker to third. And battle for second again. Again, Cameron Parker goes around the inside, but that's not going to work. It doesn't work here. He needs to go around the outside. And Mitchell Collins to the pit lane. Will Parrish will stay out another lap. So I think they're going to have to pit 3 times in this race, not just 2 times, to make it to the finish. At least Mitchell Collins probably will have to. I imagine. And Nick Lewis is going to up here. He's going to go around. Looks like he's going to go around Cameron Parker on the inside. But Cameron Parker to the pit lane. So those guys went in early again like they did last time. And they're going to stay with the same strategy, help them the first time, and go in early again. But this may hurt them later in the race, especially if we don't have any cautions, because they may have to pit again. Pit 3 times. It looks like Will Parrish will pit this time, and Nick Lewis will take the lead back here. Maybe. No, he's a lap down. I apologize. Cole Miller to the lead in the 95. And he'll pit this time. Jacob Dillon's. He's in last place, so that's not a good run for that team today. Checking on the pit road. Will Parrish is out the pit lane now. But it looks like Mitchell Collins will take the lead back, and it will be a big lead again. This time's going to be much bigger on Will Parrish. He will be a 3-car breakaway for the lead. Maybe. Where's the 38? Harley Tall. He's coming off the pit lane now. So I think Mitchell Collins is our leader. Pretty sure he's our leader. We'll see this time. Yes, Mitchell Collins is our leader. Second is Chris Sherman, and then in third is Cameron Parker. And Chris Sherman with a huge checkup. And Mitchell Collins will break away from him and Cameron Parker. And Cameron Parker will go around on the inside around Chris Sherman. And there is a caution. And it looks like it involved the four of Trevor Collins possibly. And this is exactly what Metro Collins needs to save some fuel to make it to the end. I don't know exactly what happened in a spin. It looks like it involved the 20 of Dylan Ibrahimian, possibly. But I'm not 100% sure. And we're having a huge checkup. Almost ran in the back of one another there. And they will not pit, so we'll be right back to see what happened here from Chicagoland. Welcome back here to Chicagoland. It looks like it started in turn 2, and it was a 3 wide between Kyle Brown, Dylan Ibrahimian, and Ian Brennan. And this ends up turning bad really quickly. Ian Brennan turns into the 11 of Muhammad Zain Abdul, runs them right in the wall. They spin out in front of both the 20 and the 88, make contact, and both of them spin. And I don't think they made any more contact besides that, but they got some pretty hard damage on both sides of their car, especially the right side of both of their cars. I would not be surprised if one of them ends up retiring from this race, but I have to be 100% sure. I don't think they could probably make it to the finish fine. Just give me a little bit off pace after that. We're gonna get another view of this from the ground here from one of our cameras. Maybe get a ride along with the 88, Kyle Brown. And it is make contact, run back into them, and spin out. That's basically all that happened. Again, we're going to get on board with the 88 of Kyle Brown here. And it will go back for the green flag here from... And I think they keep on making contact. 1 second here. 88 comes back on the track, runs into the 20. I don't know if 20 made contact with anything. It doesn't look like it. So we're going to go back to see what happened here with the 88 on board here. See what happens exactly. Yeah, it just come down, make contact, and that was it. So we'll be right back for the green here from Chicagoland. Welcome back here from Chicagoland. And I don't think anybody's retired. Oh, the 4 of Trevor Collins has retired. I don't know what happened exactly to him, but we're gonna get your top 10 start on this restart. Mitchell Collins first, second Cameron Parker third, Chris Sherman fourth, Bill Parrish fifth, Karen James sixth, Jacob Boyles seventh, Jacob Deputy eighth, Rusty Potts ninth, Rex Wilkes, and then rounding out the top 10 is Carter Joey. Nice seeing Rex Wilkes up here in the top 10. Exactly what he needs to get back on track. We're green again here from Chicagoland. And Will Parrish will go around the outside again of Cameron Parker. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it stick here. He should be able to make it stick around turn 1 and 2 here. Well, he's gonna go up the track. Jacob Boyles is gonna go way up the track. He'll follow Will Parrish around Cameron Parker. And Will Parrish will try to go around the inside of Mitchell Collins. Will Parrish to the lead. I don't know if he'll be able to keep it, though. He does lead the lap. Although that doesn't really matter. We got 2 to go. Mitchell Collins will go back up the top of the track here. He will take the lead back. Next time around, we're going to get the white flag, and Mitchell Collins has to check up big time again. Around turn 3. Will Parrish to the lead again. White flag here from Chicagoland. Jacob Boyles is going to go around the inside of Mitchell Collins, but Mitchell Collins goes up around the track again. Way up the track, Mitchell Collins trying to get some speed off of the back straightaway. I don't know if it's going to work though. Mitchell Collins to the lead again. Again, he'll have to check up a little bit. And Will Parrish will make a little gain on him using draft to the line. Will Parrish wins at Chicagoland. My goodness, the finish was .02. What a finish here from Chicagoland, and congrats to Will Parrish today. I think today is his first win of the season. I'm going to check real quick. Yes, it is, and that will help him in the points. He's currently 17th. That should give him in the playoffs, at least in the playoff picture. But congrats to Will Parrish today for winning today's race. Congrats to Jacob Boyles for getting a good finish there, getting in 3rd. And Karen James finishes 4th as well. So another good race for her. But the results are final. And we'll give you our final 10. Finishing first, Will Parrish. 2nd, Mitchell Collins. 3rd, Jacob Boyles. 4th, Karen James. 5th, Cameron Parker. 6th, Carter Joey. 7th, Rex Wilkes. 8th, Scott Upton. 9th, Jacob Deputy. And rounding off your top 10 was Colby Harris. The rest of your final results are on the left side of your screen here. And of course, Will Parrish did sweep today's race, so he gets the 5 points. Becomes our second person to be able, second person to do that this season. So, congrats to him. And we will. Here's the rest of your final results here from Chicagoland. We'll see you guys next race, and that will be on Wednesday, and that will be at Michigan. And then Friday we are at New Hampshire, and then rounding off the week on Saturday we'll be at Watkins Glen. But I don't know who's on the track. I want to check real quick. What in the world's going on here? Where's Alex Diaz going? Yeah, we're gonna save these results real quick. Really, where's he going? That's the question. That's NR, I swear. But yeah, we'll see you guys on Wednesday at Chicagoland. I think his engine is blue. Oh my goodness. Alright. We'll see you guys at Chicagoland, at Michigan.